Yo, 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 what's up, baby? A few more seconds. How do we sound? Testing. Leave it in the chat, baby.
Live in 40 seconds.
What's up, baby? What's going on? You know who it is, B.O.B. Nothing but the best of the best here. Welcome to Tuesday Night Live Money, Business, Credit. If this is your first time here, we talk about that science, baby, the science of success, the science of how to get that money, do our business properly, and get the credit we need to be successful. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys subscribe. We got a very, very special show for you guys tonight. We got my main man, Travel Explorer Click. He will be in the house in just a little bit. We are having a little bit of technical difficulty, but that does not stop me and my main man, Justin Vacula, is here, ladies and gentlemen. Hurdy Gurdy in the house. What's up, Justin?
All right. Lots of updates today, maybe for the next episode, depending on tech having technical difficulties. We'll see what happens.
All right. Yeah, tech having a little bit of a technical difficulties, but as soon as he reboots that computer, he's gonna be on and popping. We want to welcome everybody to the chat. I see you guys. I see Miss Ivy. Hello. I see the first one in the house. IYBL Cinemadness is first. Appreciate you, baby. If you're new, once again, if you're new to the chat, appreciate that like button and consider subscribing as well. Hurdy. Ulysses, what's up, baby? Daryl, what's going on? Points Blank Travel in the house. IYBL, what's up, baby? DJ Gaines, baby. Charity Brown in the house. Ricky G, man, everyone is in the house. While we're waiting for tech, I wanted to just get straight into a very special topic for today. Okay. And the topic is all of the misconceptions associated with building business credit. Okay. All of the misconceptions, because I'm hearing it on a daily basis, the same questions over and over again. Okay. For example, one of the main questions, okay, well, how long before I can get a loan?
Dun, dun, dun.
You know, well, how old is your business? Well, my business is 3 days old.
Not in that situation.
Okay, how's your personal credit? Well, I don't want to use my personal credit. Okay, have you started building your business credit? No, I haven't yet. I don't have anything reporting, but I need a loan for $3 billion. Is that going to work, Justin?
I don't think so. It's probably going to be a denial.
Yeah, I think it is going to be a denial. So
it's going to take some effort and some. It's going to take some effort to get there, right? You're not just going to get handouts, right?
No, you're not going to just get handouts. And number two, you really got to know what you're doing when you're building your business credit. Okay. So first and foremost, guys, what I need you guys to understand is what exactly a trade line is, because when you get into building business credit, you're going to hear a lot of that. Okay. That's one of the first things you're going to hear is trade line this, trade line that, selling this, selling that, 3 credit bureaus. How does things get reported? What's happening? No one knows. It's all still a mystery. It's all still confusion.
We're trying to dispel the confusion here.
Yes. So first and foremost, a trade line, ladies and gentlemen, is an account. Simple as that. Okay. Can I buy a season trade line? No. Do you want to go back into the future in your DeLorean and have set up the account before and then travel back?
So we first need the good foundation and starting small and building up from there.
Absolutely. So we can't do that. All right. A trade line is an account. When you apply to a vendor, for example, if you apply to an online vendor, if you apply to, if you apply to Home Depot, if you apply to Lowe's, if you apply to anywhere to get a trade line, to get an account. Okay. An account is another word for trade line. Comprende?
Yep. So it's having those realistic expectations and starting with the small vendors. Because if you're 16 or 18 and you're just starting out, you're getting your first credit card. Well, the first credit card isn't going to be the UBS Visa Infinite business card, right?
No, it's not. It's not going to be that. And you might not even get approved for any net 30 accounts if you haven't built your business credit up properly. Okay. That's another thing. The tier 1 credit lines, which everyone calls tier 1. Okay. That's a whole nother, I'm going to do a whole video about, the vocabulary, the terminology used in business credit. Okay. Well, how does it all work? So trade line equals account. That's the lesson for today. All right. Number 1. All right. Number 2, what is net 30? A net 30 means you have 30 days to pay your bill. Is that so difficult? Net 30 means you have 30 days to pay your bills. Okay. And you may or may not get that depending on how you set up your business. Okay. Definition number 3. Yeah. Definition number 3, tier 1. Hey, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, tier 5, it's all fake. It's all fraud.
Right. And now when I went through the experience myself, I had to call in to apply and get that set up over the phone. And they were asking questions about, okay, what's the EIN? When did you start? Okay, do you have a business bank account? Right. So they're looking this up. They aren't just handing them out. They aren't just giving out free accounts.
No, they're absolutely not giving out free accounts at all.
We've heard some people in the chat and some people that you've dealt with as well with your 15-minute calls getting declined even for so-called tier 1 accounts with Quill, Uline, and Granger, right? And they're supposed to be the easiest out there because they didn't have the information correct when they set up their business.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So information was not correct. Things weren't showing up properly. They didn't have a professional email. They didn't have a professional phone number. They didn't have their bank account. I mean, when you're first starting out building business credit, your bank account is what the reference is. Okay. So a tier 1 line is those initial net 30 accounts. Okay. So when we're talking about tiers, we're talking about levels. Okay. So we have tier 1 all the way up to tier 7. Okay. These are the levels.
Tier 7. Is UBS like tier 12 because nobody can get cards with them?
Well, UBS. I don't know what island they're on. That's something that you're doing. You know what I mean?
It's like 3 weeks since I've applied.
Yeah, that's one of your little adventures going on there.
Yeah, that was a whole podcast episode, and we're still waiting.
Absolutely.
So it's not so easy. Getting letters of denial from Bank of America. They've been fun throughout this whole process too.
Yeah, they have. So we want to really know what we're talking about when we're talking about our business credit and how we're going to build our company to be successful. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on out here, and one of the major things that we always talk about is having that coaching, having that one-on-one experience. Okay. There is opportunities out there for you to do that. Okay. For example, I want you guys to make sure you guys, I want to give a shout out, to all the wonderful people in the house. We got Point Blank Travel. I want you guys to make sure you guys check out his channel, go to his channel and check him out. Make sure you guys subscribe to that. Also, Charity Brown is in the house. She is a CFO. She is a organizer, and she is an incredible coach. She does have a program to help you accelerate your business and take it to the next level, really step on the gas and join her 5-star business accelerator program. It is going to be going live soon, and you know the seating is limited, guys. So make sure you guys check out Charity Brown at the Now Answer group. I'm going to leave the description and the link in the video also. Okay, make sure you guys do that. Melanie Stewart, what's going on? What's up? So Justin, tell us how when you started building your business credit, what you did and what you achieved. Why is it that other people are having such difficulty achieving that? Because your business is fairly new, but you have an 80 Paydex score. You have items reporting on all 3 bureaus already in a matter of how many months? Tell me about it.
Yeah, March, April is when I started. There was the initial filing. I filed with InkFile, the website in the description, where they set your business up for you. They do the documents with the state, so you don't have to do that on your own, and they do it right. It's been successful, as we've seen. I've been approved for many cards. The trade lines are posting. I'm getting approved for accounts. There have been some speed bumps. As I said, a denial letter right here, but we've been accepted for several other accounts. Bank of America is a little bit sensitive, but we can always get into that later, and maybe all hope is not lost. So I started using your affiliate link, setting up with InkFile. They did everything right. It worked out, and there was a partnership offer with Bank of America. So I got $150 for opening a business checking account with Bank of America and meeting those very easy terms with them. So that's how it all started.
I mean, that's amazing. I love that, because since day one, he did it the right way. Okay. And it ended up not really costing you anything, Justin, because when you use my link, it's an affiliate link. Appreciate it. If you want to register your business, check it out. So when he used it, it was no charge from InkFile. Number one. Number two, he got that relationship with Bank of America where he got like $150 back. So that covered his state registration fee. Okay.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Also, you get a year of a business registered agent service, which is super, super important as well. So make sure you guys check it out and make sure you guys do it right from the beginning. That's what we're trying to stress here. Okay. So, every day I'm getting tons of people. Hey, I don't have a Paydex score. What is Paydex? How do I build that? How do I get trade lines? Do I need to buy a shelf corporation? All this different fraud all over the place. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would encourage them, of course, to listen to the streams and watch your videos because we've explained a lot of this basic stuff. So maybe they're new to the material. I got the DUNS number, so that's the Paydex score, right? I signed up for that after getting the business bank account, after getting the EIN. Mm-hmm. And it was with your guidance, too, because Bank of America was leading me in the wrong direction at start. When I filed with InkFile, they said, oh, you could set up the bank account right now. And I said, oh, well, I'm going to wait until all of this completes and Absolutely. I can get my EIN, and then I'll get the bank account. Because Absolutely. If I applied too early, then I probably would have been declined because, we couldn't find your information.
Oh,
right?
No, well, you wouldn't have been declined. It would have probably been like, oh, sir, you're applying? Okay, well, we pulled your personal credit in all 3 of your bureaus. Sir, sorry about that, sir. Hey, what's going on? Yeah. I want to say what's going on to S House in the house. Hey, S House, I was thinking about you today, man, I swear. Because I was working on my designs for my hats and all that, and that NY Cake Fitted is on the way, baby. It's going down. I'll make sure I'm going to send you one. Tim Williams in the house. What's going down, baby? Charity, what's up? Hey, it's not a problem at all. Once again, Charity Brown, Now Answer group, baby. Okay, if you want to be in the league, you want to be in the NBA type of business, you want to be in the NBA of business, you talk to Charity, flat out.
Yeah, and an update here. I want to go, you're talking about this foundation. I think that's super important because I recently applied for another business card with Barclays. And I had multiple phone calls with them, and they asked me, hey, do you have a business website? Hey, what's your business email? Oh, where are you located? This and that. So they're asking all these basic questions, I would think, to verify that I'm real, that I'm a business, that I put in this effort to be listed online using that business listing service from Burst Biz as well. So when they go and
Absolutely.
Google me, they'll find me as well. And that was a trade line also that reported for $5,500 in credit. So I think that's really helpful for just starting with the business. So Barclays gave me a conditional approval of $1,000 credit limit. And they said they're going to mail me documents, and they just want me to use that as a cover letter and fax them. I have to fax them some of my business documents, but you know what? I have those documents because they're from InkFile. So everything should be fine going forward. So maybe it'll take like 2 weeks for the mail to arrive, and we'll be
absolutely
it's for approval. 50,000 American Airlines miles.
Okay, well that's awesome.
Very, very good deal. You have the Aviator card as well, so
yeah, I do.
Very easy win for like a $95 annual fee, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, I don't want to make sure you guys heard that properly, okay? Because when building business credit, when going through this whole process, Justin went through my program. In case you guys also didn't know, make sure you guys sign up for my 15-minute call. It is free of charge. We have a good time on the call, and we can talk about anything you like. And at that time, if you want to ask me about my special VIP coaching program, you can. At that time, we can talk about it as well. Okay. If you want to just sign up, I will also have that updated on the website. I've got a whole new website coming up, and it's going to be really, really exciting. So I've been working on a lot of stuff for you guys, and make sure you guys subscribe. Business, money, credit, baby. That's what that's what we talk about here. MBC, baby.
The MBC. Yeah, and at your suggestion, I'm also offering 15-minute free consultations as well. So on my website at hurdygurdytravel.com, you can fill out the credit card questionnaire form, and we can chat about what your options are. And when I talk to a lot of people, either through messaging or a video call that I just had on Skype, they said, oh, I hadn't considered that option. Oh, I didn't think about that card. Or, oh, I didn't know that when we were talking about bank rules or order of applications, or, okay, when was your last inquiry? So I'm researching this thing all the time. This is a big deal for me. So I'll bring a lot of tips and really help you in your journey.
Absolutely. And that's much appreciated. Me and Justin are spending our time. We're not making any money from this, guys. Okay. So, we want to more so than anything provide value. And we have a lot of free content, but obviously we have families. We've got things that we need to do. I've got a lot of Rolls Royces that I have not bought yet. And so I need money to get those. And like I told you guys, I'm going straight to the top, baby. There's no stopping. Okay, there's no stopping. It's a billion or bust, baby. That's what we doing.
Yeah, so it looks like an approval with Barclays. And if I was just one of those guys applying with a social security number and not doing anything, then I'd probably get the decline, and that'd be missing out on 50,000 miles there. So that's a really big cost there. So yeah, we see some of the initial investments. Okay, we pay our $80 state filing fee. Okay, we pay for $50 in product from Uline or whatever, right? But it comes back. If you make the investment, you follow up, you put the effort in, you're definitely going to get a great return on your time and effort. And mixing that personal credit too, mixing the personal credit with the business credit, they're really playing off of one another and allowing you to do a lot more. Awesome.
Yo, what's going on? We got all the G's rolling in. Points blank, no problem, baby. It's much love. Once again, Points Blank Travel, my main man, putting in work on YouTube. And that's family. That's love right there. Charity, no problem. Hey, Charity says, yeah, NBA, now Business Academy. We are a team. Cakes credited my cash. Dang. She got that cash. I gotta do them. Cash flow program means massive action and leverage in 2020, baby. You heard it. NBA, baby. Now Business Academy. Join the league, baby. Coming to your town.
Yeah. How about this letter? You want to talk about this letter? This is a very interesting letter right here.
Let's talk about the letter. What's the letter about? Tell me about the letter.
All right, so I applied for
hold on, before you do that, I want to say what's up to CLK in the Heezy, baby. What's up?
There it is. CLK class.
What's up, baby?
Yeah, so business credit card with Bank of America number 2. Put in the application for the travel rewards business card, 30,000 point sign up bonus. Thank you for your application. After careful review, we're unable to approve your request for a small business credit card at this time.
Denied.
We considered the information you provided.
You're hearing it live. A live denial.
Your relationship with us, information from credit reporting agencies, and or current economic trends.
Trends. Trends means you're declined.
Risk mitigation action was taken on one or more of your accounts.
We've mitigated our risk and you declined you.
Prior credit reports with us or affiliates. You have limited deposit and investment balances with us or our affiliates.
Okay, great. That's wonderful.
So what do they want?
That's great copy right there. I wonder who wrote that copy. How much did they charge for that? Was he on Fiverr?
So they want me to
we've mitigated our risk and have decided that you're no longer valuable as a customer. So they're declined.
I think it's because I'm new, but I figured to try it anyway and get in because I've heard from some people if they apply as a newer business, they get the decline. With my first business, this is my second, they offered me a CD option. They said, oh, you can fund the account with a CD. It will secure the card. So I did that. And the phone rep I last spoke to said, okay, you'll get another letter in the mail.
That's huge, though. That's huge. I mean, I really want you to I want you to say that one more time because that's a gem. Okay, that's a gem that's going right over some people's head right now. All of that. Oh, Pink Lady in the house, Detroit City, baby. What's up? What's up? You know, hey, I'm glad. What's going on in the city? What's going on in the city? I heard they're partying. You know how they are. You know how they are during the winter, during the summertime.
During the winter.
Yeah, during the summer, everybody's out.
They're seasonal.
Getting back to what I was saying.
Yeah.
So this is a huge gem, and everyone's just like which is fine. It's fine. It's up to you. You don't understand it. It's fine. It's not a problem, you know. But this channel here is for people that do understand it and want to get to the top, baby. Okay, so a great way to build a relationship with a bank and to get a business credit card, okay, and it's not on the menu. You got to know about this stuff. Okay, this is this is like you got to talk to the chef, you know, and tell him, hey man, what's up? You know what I mean? And only some people know how to do that. You have to know how to maneuver, baby, in society. You got to have that class and finesse. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's making the phone call too, because some people get denied and they just give up. Like, oh, okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to try 6 months from now, or right. But it's like no. So
what is it? So what is it? Now it's a CD. It's a certificate of deposit, which functions as a secured business credit card through Bank of America. That's what it is. Okay.
Yeah. So I applied for one of their regular business cards. It was the Business Cash Advantage card. Right. And they said no unless you open a CD.
Correct.
So
because they don't have a product. They don't have a secured business credit card. So when you but for those credit nerds like us, we're investigating. You know, if we get denied, we're not just going home with our tails between our legs. We're like,
right.
You know, we're like, excuse me, you know, why did we get denied? You know, we're gonna, you know, we're calling.
Yeah.
We're calling. We're gonna investigate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Bank of America does not have a secured business credit card. All right. If you talk to the people there, if you talk to your people over there, your bank people, and you have good relationships with them, and you say, hey, listen, I got a business. Okay. I need a credit card for the business. All right. And I hear that, hey, I could possibly put up a deposit if I get denied. Okay. So I'd like to be considered, or what do you recommend? So you kind of let them know, hey, I know a little bit about the product. And then they'll tell you, oh, well, you know, we don't have the product, but if you apply and get denied, you may be offered that if it's a possibility. Okay, that means if you're not a total, complete piece, then you're probably going to be able to move forward and put down a little bit of a deposit and get a business credit card that is it doesn't say secured on it. Looks just like it's a regular Bank of America.
I have it.
There you go. Justin's got it. Show it to him, dude.
It's since graduated, but it's still the same card. They didn't actually send me a new one or change the number or anything. But when they gave me it, it doesn't say secured on it.
Right.
It's the Business Advantage Cash Rewards.
Right. Don't try to anybody use that for Christmas shopping.
All the numbers are on the other side. So
nobody try to use that for Christmas shopping. All right.
Yeah.
Boy, you guys are a trip, man. All right, so there you go. That's the gem, okay? That's a bit of what you're gonna get on this channel, okay? If this is your first time here, this is the science of success, baby. Okay, we talk about that money, that business, that credit. Okay,
so
hey Justin, before I'm in the middle of my pitch, dude. Jesus. If I stop talking, then you won't talk. Let me watch what happens, everybody. See, now he's not talking.
It's 1-for-1 with Bank of America.
Oh, he's okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. See what I'm saying? But if I'm like, hey, everybody join the credit, well, I wanted it in the middle of it. That's my boy, though. I love him.
And we also had
Justin. What were you saying?
There's another win here with the second business here, the newest one. It's the American Express Business Platinum. I'm hiding the 4-digit code there.
Yeah, the business.
Since I already had,
and that's for his new business, guys.
Yeah.
That was for his new business that we set up together through InkFile, and he's already got a business platinum card. Okay, weenie.
Looking for the second one.
Pink lady. Pink lady says we still moving and shaking. You know how we do. LOL. You know how we do. It's summertime. I'm masked up, sanitized up. You know what I mean? I got a portable fog machine, hazmat suit, whatever. I'm partying in the hazmat suit.
Oh, there's Travel Export Blake.
I'm in.
Oh, there he is. There. Oh, we got video. We got video. Look at him. Look at him.
What's going on?
The man in the house. Hold on, there we go. I gotta play all my sound effects. What's going on, baby?
What's going on? Yeah, man, it was the browser. So the Chrome browser wasn't acting right, so I had to do the Firefox.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I still haven't figured it out, but we're on here, so we
absolutely.
I have video.
Absolutely, we're doing it. We're doing it live. We are doing it live, and you see the background I got going on. You know, I'm using vMix. I got the disco going on. You know, it's party time, virtual party, dude. Tuesday night party. Hey, remember those $2 Tuesdays, those $2 Tuesdays? Remember those back in your old life?
My old life.
Today is a Panera Bagel Tuesdays. You can get 12 bagels for like $6.
Oh Lord, see, he talking about bagels. I'm talking about getting twisted. Okay, so listen, first and foremost, I want to welcome David from Travel Explorer Click. We're gonna talk about his nickname tech and who gave him all that. Well, I'm not gonna. We don't talk about that later. But you know, he's one of the biggest credit YouTubers going out right now. He's been at it a long time, and this year, hey, it's a pandemic but hey, God does what God does when He does it. So I want you guys to welcome David from Travel Explorer Clicks. What's up, baby?
What's going on? What's going on, everybody? You would need sound effects, man.
Hey, I gotta keep. I gotta keep it. I gotta keep the laughter.
I heard that tech was flying to Colombia. You had that plane, right?
What's that?
Oh yeah, there is a plane in here. There go the plane right there.
Oh, here we go.
We're flying to Colombia right now.
We're not flying anywhere.
Yeah.
Banco Popular de Puerto Rico with Avianca.
Absolutely. So David, talk to me about. I'm very, very curious about this. About how it all started. First of all, you know what I mean? Because you had me on early. I took advantage of you early. And even when you had me on early, you still had 10,000 subscribers, and he had enough love.
No, I didn't have that many. That many.
Yes, you did.
No, it was the road to 10,000 you had for.
Yeah,
for
that was the road to
10,000.
10,000.
I was on the road. I was on that road.
Yes,
you got it. You got to 10.
Oh, you got to 10.
Yeah.
So I had like 20. You know what I mean? So I'm looking at 10,000 subscribers. I'm like, oh, David want me. I'm coming. And at that time I was like, man, David's doing well, and he had made a lot of videos, but you guys see where he is now. Over almost, are we at 150,000, David?
I don't know. We might have reached that today. We were
see
close.
What I'm saying? 150,000 subscribers. I got a real YouTuber. Sorry, Justin. I mean, I'm in the same boat with you, though, dude. You know what I mean? How many you got? Like 54 subscribers or something?
I'm at about 150 now.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
You blowing up.
There, yeah.
So David, talk to me a little bit about the YouTube journey. I mean, how did it start, and how do you feel now that you got this is success as far as YouTube is concerned? This is what's considered success.
Yeah. I'm happy. I'm definitely happy with the progress. But I started a while ago. I started back in 2011. That was initially when I started the channel. But I started it as just. I didn't have a plan. It was photography. That's what I was focused on. And so I wanted to just put some videos out about different gear that I bought. That's basically how I started. Okay. And I put out a couple of videos, I think I put out about 4 videos on just camera equipment, the camera, the little remotes, and all this different stuff. But I didn't do anything with it. I just I just put the videos out, left them alone. Like 3 years later, I look on my channel, and I realized one of the videos had really taken off. Okay. And so at that point, I'm like, wow, this is pretty cool. Like, people are actually watching these videos. And I remember when I because I had a video about a wireless remote for Canon camera, and that one's the one that took off. And I remember as it was taking off, I wasn't really following, and I'm sure you guys do this now, but I'm always in that the YouTube studio, always looking at the analytics and stuff like that. Back then, I could care less. And it was more of an annoyance to me when people were asking me questions about this remote, because everybody was asking me, like, does it work on this camera? Does it work on this camera? Does it work on this camera? And I'm just thinking, I didn't see YouTube as like a social platform. I just saw it as a place where you put videos. I didn't realize that you would get people asking you questions and stuff like that. So it started getting to the point where I'm like, I don't know if it works on that camera. And we're talking 7, 8
all of a sudden you
later.
become tech support.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So, and I didn't anticipate that. I didn't know that that's the way YouTube works. Or at least for like successful videos, you're going to get a lot of feedback, a lot of comments and stuff like that. And so anyway, put the videos out. 3 years later, they blew up, and one of them got, at the time, it was probably about 300,000, 350,000 views. And so I'm like, okay, well, this is pretty cool. So I start doing more videos after that. I started doing a few more, and they never caught fire.
This is back in 2011, though, right?
So yeah, 2011. Then fast forward to maybe like 2014, 2015. I started putting some other videos out, like photography related, and then I was kind of doing the travel.
So the first year when you started in 2011, what kept you going? Because I mean, for a lot of new YouTubers, and like me, like Justin, that we started like a year ago, right? So like, like, how was your experience, you know, those first beginning years, you know, and how did you keep yourself going? Because 2011 and now we're 2020, that's about almost 9 years, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
so you know, this is not an overnight sensation. This is a lot of hard work, you know?
Yeah, remember the buffets from 2012, you know, those were nice.
The old life.
Right?
So I took a long hiatus. That's the thing. So I put the videos out 2011. I didn't start looking at YouTube again until maybe 2014, 2015. And then at that point, after I saw the videos had taken off, then I'm like, oh, I want to put some more videos out. Maybe they'll take off. And so I put some more videos out. They didn't take off.
Okay.
They just pretty much, you know, I was putting the same stuff, the same type of content out. I was getting, you know, like camera gear and stuff like that. So I started doing those videos. It didn't take off. Then I started doing some kind of travel photography related. It didn't really take off. And then I started doing the travel credit cards. And when I started doing the travel credit cards,
now was this all on your channel, Travel Explore Click? I mean, did you start
on that channel? Yeah, it was all on the same channel.
Okay.
But the name wasn't Travel Explore Click. The name started as David Clark Photography. Then it went to just my name. And then it went to Travel Explore Click. But Travel Explore Click, I didn't change that over until after I started doing the travel credit cards. So basically, my whole journey is I wanted to do it about photography. And since those first videos took off, I'm like, okay, I'm going to continue to talk about photography. And I want to start talking about travel too, when I go out and travel and take pictures. So that's what I started doing. But those videos didn't go anywhere. But along that journey, I discovered travel credit cards because I was traveling. So I had to try to figure out how I was going to be able to pay for that stuff. And so I mentioned that in a few videos, and then those videos started doing well. And so then I started saying, okay, let me talk a little bit more about the travel credit card stuff. Okay. And so that's what I did.
So you were not afraid you weren't afraid to pivot. You know, you weren't afraid to pivot in your YouTube career and kind of, you know, follow the direction where you felt the viewers wanted you to go, you know, and that's super important. You know, I mean, that's what I'm getting from all this is that you were smart enough to feel the wave of, you know, the environment around you, as well as what your viewership, you know, wanted to see. So that takes us now to, let's fast forward to now when we met. Okay, so at that time, it was been about a year ago, a little bit more than a year, right?
Yeah, about a year ago. I remember you sent me that email.
Yeah,
saying, exactly. Hey, we'll do an interview.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm sending out cold calls. You know, I'm a young whippersnapper. You know what I mean?
You gotta try something, right?
Right, I'm sending out emails, you know, to other big time YouTubers. Hey, what's up? Y'all gonna, you know, do a collaboration? And David was, you know, very, very open, and and you know, he had me on, so I appreciate it. But so let's fast forward to that time, and you were on the road to 10,000, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So you know, you were doing live streams. You're on the road to 10,000, and this is what early 2019.
I didn't start that road officially until I think around this time last year.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like mid
time last year.
Yeah, mid to late. Yep.
Yeah, I'm like, we're gonna get 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year.
Right. I think you made it.
Yeah, you know, because I was on
that sign. I still have the sign up in my other little studio.
Oh, awesome.
I was in Chicago. I was in Chicago around October, and we did the live stream from Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Awesome.
In a Hyatt, of course.
Right.
Of course.
So a year ago, you were trying to get to 10,000, and now you're at 150,000. So we're talking about 15x. All right. So take me back there and walk me through that journey on how all that started.
So, I mean, I was back. Well, let's see. I can't remember exactly how many subscribers I had back this time last year, but I would say it was probably around 6,000 to 7,000. And so I was fighting. I was like, okay, we're gonna get to 10,000 by the end of the year. And so I was doing a lot of live streams. You guys, if you watch my channel, I do a lot of live streams. Or back then I was doing a lot. And I was still struggling to try to, I mean, there's a lot of people in the travel credit card or the credit card points space. Like it became more of a, a popular topic to talk about, even though I still think it's very niche as far as you have people like credit cards or they don't. And so kind of hard to convince people that are against credit cards to start getting into that whole credit card game. And so I felt that I was like, it was a struggle just to get more subscribers at that time. And so I didn't hit it. I didn't hit I wanted to do it by the end of the year. So I didn't hit the 10,000 by the end of the year. It actually took me a couple months after that. So I think in late February of 2020 of this year.
Wow.
I hit
February
10,000.
of 2020 you hit 10,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, right before the shutdown.
Yeah.
I was in Hawaii
right
back.
Yeah. And I'm in Colombia and it was kind of a funny story because I'm with Afro Guajira, another YouTuber.
Yeah.
We're out in La Guajira where you don't have coverage, internet, not internet, but phone coverage and all that stuff. We're way out in the sticks. And so when we came back, that's when I realized I hit 10,000 because, I couldn't get the service where we were. And so, I'm all excited because I hit 10,000. And so what happened is I came, when I got back, I got back on March 10th. And that was kind of when in the US, it was really taking off as far as the the virus and everything. And so from that point, the first video, and I'm always just, like you were talking about earlier, I'm always looking for trends. And you have to be, as a YouTuber, it's kind of it's a tricky game. It's a tricky game, and you will upset some people. And Justin, I'm sure, could tell you, there's some people that were upset with me when I did that shift from travel credit cards to talking about stimulus check stuff. But what happened is that whole stimulus check and stimulus package thing, there were a few YouTubers that covered it that are travel credit card or credit card channels. They covered it. I covered it. I saw that the two videos that I put out, they did well. They did a lot better than the videos that I put out before. Like just for example, I put out a video, it might get 2,000 views within a week or even longer than that, some of the videos. And that's like a regular travel credit card video. And then I put out this stimulus check video and it gets 26 or 30,000 views within the first couple of days.
Right.
And so after I put the first two videos out, I started looking at them thinking, okay, well, let me see where this goes. So I put another video out. It did really well. It got over 30,000. And so then I remember I went into, because we have a Travel Explorer Click group on WhatsApp. So I went into the group. Because every time I post a video, I always post it in the group if it's travel credit card related, because that's the what I've been putting out before. But then I remember going to the group and just saying, hey, look, just let you guys know, I put some videos out, the stimulus check videos. They did really well. I'm going to stick on this topic for right now. But I'm not going to abandon the travel credit card stuff, but I do want to focus on this. And YouTube has a funny way, or not a funny way, but YouTube only likes you to do one thing. They don't like you to do travel credit card video and then do stimulus check video, then do travel credit card video. That they want to be able to place you, right? And they want to want to know that if they promote you out, people are going to watch those videos. So, for example, if I put a video out right now, I've been doing the stimulus check videos for months now. Ever since March 27th was the first video I put out. Now, if I put out a travel credit card video right now, it'll do fairly well, but it's not going to do as well as the stimulus check video. So YouTube is going to promote it, and then they're going to realize not everybody is clicking on that promotion. So when they see it come across their screen, they're not clicking on it. And so then YouTube is going to start not promoting it as much. Right. And so when you're doing that, you kind of have to stick with where you stick with what you're going, or stick with the topic. And then you can make a transition, but if you're making that transition, don't go back and forth. And so that's at least what I've learned.
Because I remember when, because you were experimenting with thumbnails too at that time. When you put out the first stimulus videos, and I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, my man, yeah, he because even when you changed the thumbnail, the one that you changed it to, the ones that you're currently using, that within itself, I saw a big jump as far as views too. So I saw the experiment with the thumbnails, and then when you picked up the stimulus check, and then videos, but. Let me just say this. The way that you've covered the whole subject has been so professional, okay, and has provided so much value that it's warranted. I think the love and the appreciation and all of that, I would subscribe over again. You know what I
mean? Double subscribe.
Thank you. Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah, because and especially I've been watching the latest live streams and stuff, and then on those, I love the conversation. How it's presented, and even how you cover the politics aspect of it. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of value there. And yeah. So I mean, do you have a question? You said?
Yeah, I don't think it was just the algorithm, because it wasn't the case that you just hit the YouTube lottery. Were there other things that you did during the growth, like maybe investments in some courses or some research about how to grow your channel, or what changed during that time?
Well, I mean, I already had, you guys remember last year when I started doing the live streams, like I did over like 130 live streams back then about travel credit card stuff. And you guys remember, like I would get maybe 30, 40 people in the room at the time.
Yeah, I remember. I was in the room that time. 30,
it got to a point where it was like, okay, I just, the way I was looking at it, it was hurting the rest of my other videos, because usually live streams don't perform the same as regular videos. And so I just think all the time that I put in back when I wasn't getting any views really paid off. And it wasn't like I hit the lottery. I got lucky to get in, the stimulus check thing early. But I had all the knowledge, because I had done videos, at that time. I think I had shot maybe 500 videos at that time. So 500 videos plus 130 live streams. So I already had, like, I was already developed. I just wasn't getting the views.
Yeah, I mean, luck is when opportunity meets preparation.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You can quote that. That's Cake Bob right there. Quote right there. You came up with that.
You hear that. You hear that a lot in the poker community.
Oh, you do?
I know that you've played before, Tech. And some people say, like, oh, he's just lucky. But, like, how does that go on? Like, people who stay in the game for 4 or 5 years, they continue to have success. At some point, there's effort that, it's a mixture. Okay, we can talk about luck or what does that mean or whatever. But there has to be that kind of effort and doing it well, not just, you hit the YouTube algorithm lottery.
Yeah, and people know, like, people can tell if you're just faking it. And I mean, it's unfortunate. Like, there are people out here right now, like, that put out videos as far as about stimulus checks and stuff like that, and you can tell they're just faking it. They're watching other people's stuff, and they're just regurgitating everything that person says, but they don't really know themselves exactly how to present it, and that just comes with preparation, doing the research, and then just the number of videos. If I'm putting out all these videos, then I kind of know how to frame things, I guess you could say.
I mean, look at that background. He's at the Waldorf Astoria or something. Even Points Blank Cricket came out.
We gotta
by the way, Points Blank said, Real Talk Cake David looks like a professional TV broadcaster with the daily updates on the stimulus packages. Very informational. Yeah, I mean, flat out. When I look, if you look at that frame right there, CNN could be cutting to that right now. David is here really for the stimulus update. He's currently at the Waldorf Astoria, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll take him over Don. I'll take him over Don Lemon any day. That's not even.
you know what's funny?
I like Don. Come on, man.
Yeah. You know what's funny about like this whole situation now, where a lot of the reporters are having to do things from their home. And you get to see their home and you get to see their whole setup. And you're like, wow, this is not what's going on.
Exactly.
So you realize that, I mean, and we all know, like some people can be a one-man show, and we have to be, if we're doing YouTube, we have to be a one-man show. We have to do the lighting. We have to do the backdrops. We have to do.
Unless you're Justin, he just shows up.
I'm podcast first, YouTube second.
And then starts complaining. I hear an echo. Justin, you hear an echo? Oh, well, maybe you don't want to join the stream then tonight. You're complaining already?
Yeah. But I mean, case in point, I couldn't get on today. I couldn't get for whatever reason, the video wasn't working. It's a one-man show. I can't go to my video guy and say, hey, the video's not, it's not coming through. So I have to troubleshoot, try to figure it out. Okay, well, you know what? Let me try. Let me try Firefox, because maybe it's the browser. You have to do all the troubleshoot. But when you're watching you watch CNN or you watch MSNBC or Fox or whatever, and then you see them cutting to people, people that you're familiar with from TV at their house. And it's just, some of them are, they're all, the light is just blowing them out.
Yeah, the light, it's horrible.
The sound is all bad.
And the quality is horrible. Listen, I'm looking, and I'm not just trying to brag or anything, but if you look at David's videos and his live streams, look at the setup. We're live right now. You see what we pushing out here. You see this, right? You see this quality we pushing. He got broadcast mics. I got broadcast mics. Justin, I don't know what he got.
Oh, I have the Blue Yeti here. That's for sure.
Okay, he's got a Blue Yeti. He doesn't have the cheapest mic. So. We're all doing well, but if you cut to CNN, their stuff is so raggedy.
I mean, it's just funny to me. It almost makes me think, yeah, you know what? I don't even want to say. I shouldn't even say it, but that's a business opportunity right there.
It is a business. I mean,
going to these people's house, houses and getting them all set up, because it's like you look at some of them. I mean, some of them they do a pretty good job, but some of them. Just like, wow, okay.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You can tell they're a one trick pony. Over here, I'm just like you, David. Justin. I'm making fun, but Justin does it too. We over here building our backgrounds and adjusting lighting. Justin trying not to look pale, but doing a very bad job. He actually blending in with his background. If it wasn't for his headphones, I wouldn't know he was there.
Cricket.
Boys playing cricket coming out.
Yeah. So I mean, I just when it comes down to the success,
hold on. I lost Justin on the volume. What happened, Justin? Oh, we lost. I don't know. We lost the volume.
He purposely turned it down, man.
No, I didn't. I actually didn't. I would tell you if I did, Justin. I think when you picked up the mic, it just, from then on we couldn't hear it. Remember when you picked up the mic?
Probably unplugged it.
I don't know, but yeah. So where was I? I don't even know where I was. Oh,
yeah. When it came down to it, I just think I had that opportunity because of the stuff that I had done before. So I prepared myself. So when the stimulus check stuff started coming out, I was able to put out videos, and then I started doing daily videos, which in itself, daily videos, that's hard to do. Mm-hmm. And so I was already prepared. So I was able to do those daily videos, get them out, get the information that needed to be out there. And I just blew up. Like I went from March 27th, after putting those first videos out, at that time I was about 10,500 subscribers. And I shot up by May 16th. I hit 100,000 subscribers, and so that's
wow,
3 months.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. So, and then from that point, you know, I kept rising. Now it's kind of, you know, it's starting to plateau now.
So I'm not good at math. You said, so how many months was that?
So from March 27th, that was the first video that I put out on stimulus checks.
Okay.
And then, so April 27th, May 6th. So that's like a month and a half. Right?
Oh,
is that the right math?
A month and a half.
Yeah.
You 10X.
It was May 16th. I know I hit 100,000. I know that date for a fact, and I know when I started March 27th.
So I mean, how does that feel like when all those subscribe? I mean, because it seems like, you know, it seems kind of like it would be kind of like winning the lottery, because you get all these notifications like ding, 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 ding. I mean,
you know what?
Did you think was
I don't
happening?
think they send you. I don't think they send you all the notifications.
Okay.
Because I wasn't. I mean, of course the channel was growing. It got to a point where I was getting. I think at my highest point, I was probably getting about, the highest day that I had was 7,000 subscribers in one day. But I was usually averaging anywhere from 1,000 to 3,000 subscribers in a day. And that was back then. That's back when I was really, really growing. Now I'm at a point where I'm kind of plateauing a little bit more. So I shouldn't say only, but I'm probably getting about 400 to 500 subscribers a day, maybe even a little less than that.
Yeah,
but my audience, like, one of the things that
400 to 500
I was
a day,
watching,
that's good.
Well, one of the things I was really watching in like the analytics is just who's subscribed to my channel, who's not. When I first started the stimulus check stuff, it was a whole new audience. So it was like 95% of the people were not subscribed to my channel. And that's what you want in order to grow. You want that the people watching your channel not to be subscribed. Right. And so at that point, I was growing really fast. Now when I look at my analytics, it's like 50-50 almost, which means I'm not growing as fast as I should be, because it's like 50% of the people are subscribed and then 50% of the people are not. So in order to break into that new audience, you have to kind of put yourself out there a little bit more and maybe do some other topics. But right now, you know, I'm content right now. I'm gonna have to evaluate this at some point in the near future. As far as, you can't talk about stimulus checks forever. So
I don't know. You never know. You never know, baby.
They are dragging it out. That's for sure.
I mean, it's more of a drama now. It's more of a political drama, is what it is. Yeah. You know. So
and I think. I think that's the reason why people are so captivated by this whole thing. Like, I think a lot of YouTubers, because I would say the majority of YouTubers that do travel credit cards at least touched on this topic once. They did a video about it. I know Ask Sebi did one. I know Credit Shifu did one. Pretty much everyone that I could think of that's in that space, they did at least one video, and most of the videos were pretty successful, but they didn't want to stick with it. I understand reasons why. I mean, you kind of have to look at where you are. My channel was still relatively small, even though it was 10,000 subscribers. That's still relatively small compared to some of the other channels that are larger. And so if you have a channel, you're already over 100,000. Do you really want to change your channel direction that much? Right. So that's always the gamble, and it's still going to be the gamble for me when I transition to something else. You know, what type of audience am I going to have? I still want to talk about travel credit cards in the future, but I don't want to make that the basis of, you know, my whole channel about that. Right. I want to have a channel where I talk about, you know, different things. I might do the more news kind of, you know, updates kind of stuff. And have travel as a part of that, travel credit cards as a part of that. Okay. So absolutely. I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to transition, but let's let the record straight. By the way, now that we got 21 real G's in the house, Justin, oh man, what's this out of here? You're on mute, dude. Yeah, when you picked up your thing, it went dead. So you just gonna have to sit there and look pale. Let me just talk about you. You can't even say nothing. Get a different background, dude.
And you got the same color shirt on as your skin too. And what's happening, man? Everything matching, even your teeth matching your shirt now. Come on, man. That's my boy. I love him. All right, so
no, he's not back.
So you went, and there's some questions here. So first of all, Logan says high quality, on point, appreciate it. Logan, what's going on, baby? Charity says, was that all organic? Was your growth all organic?
When she says organic, is she referring? Is she saying is she asking, am I
meaning did you place any ads, for example?
No,
did you do anything special? Did you purchase anything of any sort to help the growth? Did you do any?
You know what's funny?
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day, I would do and this is before stimulus check stuff, but I would say last year, probably early last year, January, February, I purchased a few ads on Facebook. It did absolutely nothing for the channel, but it was showing that. Oh, here he's back.
Yeah, there he's
so
back.
it was showing that
stuff.
Facebook was getting these views, or that it was going through to all these people, thousands of people on Facebook, but for whatever reason it was not translating. So I don't know if it's not counting the views or what, but that was back then. So since then, I've never purchased anything.
So there you go. So it was so. So
you don't have to though. You don't have. I mean, once your channel, and I think what really helps with your channel is when YouTube sees subscribers. When they see a lot of people subscribing, they're going to promote you more and more and more to new people. Oh, you if they promote you to one person, they watch the video, they subscribe, they're going to promote it. They're going to continue to promote to more and more people, and so that's what I think gets you going. So it's not. I used to think, oh, you know what? I mean, collabs are good. Don't get me wrong, but if you do a collab, you might get a little.
You started doing a collab with Flash, right? How's Flash doing? I haven't seen him out with any videos.
Yeah, he's doing all right. He's doing all right. We talking about making a comeback.
Good.
He's
Flashpoint Capital.
Yeah, Flashpoint.
Yeah, Flashpoint Capital.
All right, peace and love, Flashpoint.
Doing a comeback.
Yeah,
but no. So at that time, like I was thinking, okay, yeah, you do collabs, which you should. I think that's good, but it'll give you a little bump, but it's not going to give you over time. It's not going to help with your overall like algorithm. It'll help you with a little bump for one video, but that's it. What I was finding is that if you're in a situation where you start getting more subscribers, more views, then it everything just does its own. I mean, how can I say that? It's like a snowball. So if you get one thing going, if I can get the views going, then I'm getting subscribers. As long as I'm asking for them. That's another thing. You have to ask for it. People won't just subscribe to your channel if you don't ask.
Click the subscribe button.
Yes.
Yeah. Even if you're getting a bunch of views. Like I had the video I was talking about, the wireless remote one. I think I haven't checked in a long time. I know it's over 500,000 views now.
Wow.
But that was 9 years ago. So, but the video I think it only picked up maybe 900 subscribers.
Wow.
And just to give you, and that's over 9 years.
Wow.
Because I didn't ask for them.
Okay.
I didn't ask for subscribers. And and I've changed the channel around now too. So people are probably like, well, I'm not subscribing to this guy.
So there it is, right there. Charity, ask for them. Ask for what you want.
You just
might get it.
Yeah.
Have you used the channel to go into other ventures as well? As some people might accept ads on their channel, or if you're giving testimonials or anything like that, product placements. What have you done with that, if anything?
Yeah, you know the crazy thing, and I talk with Andre from Love Crossing Borders, and we talk a lot about we're always strategizing about different things, and he also jumped on.
Hey, hold on, man! You got some. I just want to make sure that those blue lights behind you are really there.
What's that? What's going on?
Because they just showed up. They looking like a aurora borealis or something. I just wanted to make sure. I wanted to make sure it wasn't just me. Are those blue lights really there?
Yeah,
it's all
there,
fraud.
Man.
It's all fraud.
No, those look sweet, man. That looks nice. I just noticed those. See, that's what you call a set. CNN can't build anything like that.
I just turned them on, man.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
why.
See, I knew it. I knew it.
When we start talking,
I
knew it.
I knew it. You can't. Hey, there's a lot of fraud going on in the world, but hey, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough if you want to try something on BOB, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I forgot the question, but we talked a lot about it. And as far as like ads and things like that and sponsorships, I'm working on some of that stuff now. I'm going to be launching because you can do memberships now, so I'm going to be launching a membership.
So how many subs do you have to do memberships? We were talking about that earlier.
You know what's funny?
Yeah,
they tell you 30,000, but they're usually, I don't know. Things don't just happen. Like you kind of have to, you kind of have to remind them.
Oh, okay.
They're not really gonna just
right.
Yeah, they're not really just gonna say, "Oh, yep, you hit 30,000. We've been waiting for this."
Oh yes, come on now.
No, it doesn't work like that. So, and I mean, I was well over 30,000. Like I didn't realize I had membership until it was about a week and a half ago.
Oh wow.
That I realized it. I don't remember getting a notification. I don't even think they sent any notification or anything. I just happened to go to my, your privacy settings, or not your privacy setting, but your whatever settings where you go and it shows you all your different. It shows you all your different things, your different perks that you have. I'm like, oh, I have membership. Great.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, I just noticed I had those posts, man. Even see, for me as a small YouTuber right now, I'm even excited about having a post where I can put my picture up on the stream now, man.
Yeah, like stories, things like that. And we have the super chat as well in the bottom right of the screen.
I'm glad you brought up the post thing.
Super stickers.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought up the post thing because I learned something about posts.
Okay.
Because I'm still fighting to get back into the top tier of algorithm. Actually, I've never been in the top tier of the stimulus check, kind of algorithm. You have some guys that they'll put out a video and they're getting 100,000 views they're getting hundreds of thousands of views in the first day. There's I'd say right now there are two guys that are getting that. I'd say three guys. Three guys that are getting that.
It was like Clear Value, Kevin.
Clear Value, Meet Kevin, Steven Gardner. They all get over hundreds of thousands of views. Meet Kevin will probably get generally 100,000, 200,000, but he puts out like 4 videos a day. But I started looking at my algorithm, or like the analytics, and I started realizing, okay, well, I'm putting these videos out, and I was putting out maybe like 2 videos a day, and then on the post, I would put a video out. I would put at least 1, sometimes 2 posts on one video, and so I would see my little analytics going up, and then it would just drop off. And I was wondering, like, why are they drop off as far as promoting? You could see that, when you go on your analytics, it'll tell you how they're promoting you. And so it would just drop off. And I'm thinking, why is it doing that? That just doesn't make any sense. Like if the video is doing well, you see the graph, your stats going up, and then all of a sudden it just drops, and there's no more promotion. And so I contacted YouTube, like, hey, what's going on? And so they told me, when it comes to post, you should only put out a post every 3 days.
Okay.
No more. Because a post is considered an upload as far as promotion. They're going to promote a post just like they promote an upload. Okay. And so they only promote, and I think he said they only promote within a 24-hour period. They'll promote 2 videos like heavily.
Okay.
Or two videos or posts heavily. But if you go over that, then they're gonna stop promoting. So if I hit that,
so you said Meet Kevin puts out 4 videos a day. I mean, is that something good?
Though. Yeah, I think I think with me,
should you
Kevin,
put out should we put out 5 videos a day? I mean, what's happening?
Yeah, see, I think with Meet Kevin, he has a strong base. He has, he's over 700,000 subscribers, and he has a base that comes back to him every day to watch his videos. So if he puts out 4 videos, they're watching all 4 of those videos. So, and if they get the notification, they're watching. Even if they don't get the notification, they'll still go and watch. Maybe just go to his channel to see, what's his latest video, and watch. But I'm not small. I'm not a small channel, but I don't get the same velocity. I don't get the same, repeat customers that he does. So I think for him, it's successful. But for a lot of people, it's not going to be successful if you're putting out too many posts or too many videos. Because I'm telling you, I put out a post, and I put out these, because I love doing the polls. I would put out the polls all the time.
Okay.
And I would get a good response because YouTube is promoting that stuff out. But then when I put a video out, they might not promote it. And the way I found that out is because people started telling me that they weren't getting my notifications. And I'm thinking, what? Okay, well, hit that bell notification. And they're like, I hit the bell notification. I'm still not getting notified. And so that was the initial reason that I contacted YouTube. And that's what they said. They said, only put a post once every 3 days.
Okay.
And if you do multiple videos, they're not going to promote them equally. So I see it now. Like if I put a video out, like a good example, I put a video out earlier this morning, and I was thinking, I want to do, well, I don't know. I think live streams are a little bit different. I think they kind of put that even in the analytics, it's on a different kind of scale. They don't rate them the same. But I was thinking, I'll put a video out today, like later on today. There's some new news. I wanted to put a video out, but I'm going to wait until the morning, because if I put it out tonight, it's going to kill the video that I have out right now that's doing well. And so, that's just what I found out so far when it comes to with analytics. And one good thing about once you start getting a lot of views, it's easier to see the changes because they're pretty drastic. Whereas, like, if I put a video out and I only get 500 views, I'm not going to know, like, what's really affecting that. Like, if I put good example, if I put out a video and I have the title and it says right now with stimulus checks, if I put good news on a title, of course I'm going to deliver. Like, that's one thing I see a lot of people putting out videos. Yeah, I see a lot of people putting out videos.
Hey, good news, and then everything is just.
Yeah. So, but if I do have a video and there is good news and I do put that in the title, it does really well. If I don't put that in the title and I might put bad news, it doesn't do as well. Or if I put something.
So hold on. Quick question. So just real quick right there. So if you put good news in there, are you saying it does better than if you put bad news?
It does better.
Okay. Absolutely. So people want good news more than they want bad news?
When it comes to stimulus checks, everybody wants that stimulus check, right?
Okay.
So they want to hear some good news when it comes to that. They don't want to hear bad. And if it's bad news, it's like, I don't want to hear it. And a lot of people, I'm finding, and you guys are in the Discord, a lot of people they're just frustrated, and they just want this to end. Basically, they want this stimulus check stuff to end. They want to know they're getting their check and move on.
Right.
It's.
I mean, how long do you think? I mean, because it's going. I don't know, man. I think you might have a lot of videos ahead of you, man. Tech. Oh, by the way, for the record, I'm the one that named him Tech. I just want to let everybody know I gave him the name Tech. On the very first live stream we had,
that is true.
I was the one saying Tech. Even he asked me, it was like, I don't know who is calling Tech. I'm like, then later on, he was like, you was calling me Tech. I just want to let you guys know, baby.
Hey, man, you forgot my name. What?
Yeah, I just want to let you guys know. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That is true. That is true. But yeah, so it's been working. I don't know how long this is going to last. I mean, I was thinking that it would be, I was thinking we would already have received stimulus checks by now. And so now that hasn't happened, like I'm talking about like in May, because I'm always trying to think ahead. So in May, I was thinking, okay, you know what, July, August time, we'll probably have already received the stimulus checks, and then it's just going to be a matter of giving people information as far as when they're probably going to see their check and that kind of stuff. But
so what's the status now? Are we? Is everybody getting a check or not?
Right now, everything is on hold. I mean, you have this executive order that was just signed by the president. So I don't see anything happen right now. They're on recess too, so I don't see anything happening until maybe September, late September. There could be a situation where both parties come back to the table. But and I don't want to get too much into everything, but my issue with this whole negotiation is it's not being negotiated the way it should be. You should have Mitch McConnell. You should have the leaders, the actual elected officials in there doing the negotiating, not surrogates. You shouldn't have Treasury Secretary Stephen Mnuchin and Mark Meadows. Hey, Stephen Mnuchin could be in the room, but you got to have the key players in there. So that's just not happening.
Listen, dude. Listen. And I decided this before the stream, man. Listen, I want you to be my Treasury Secretary, dude.
The HGP will be 2020.
Yeah, Justin's the vice president. It's my channel. I'm running for president. I will be the first president that has to pardon himself before he can take office. You know what I mean? I'm pardoning myself first. You know what I mean? I'm taking it another level.
Free Aligobi for everyone.
Hey, if free Aligobi, Justin is running on the fact that he's going to disallow 524. That's his platform.
Yeah, I definitely want to abolish 524. Yeah. That's for sure.
Yeah. So what and it's kind of
gotten even worse. Heck. It's gotten even worse.
I have not been following
too many accounts are getting declined.
Yeah, I think I just had a decrease in one of my accounts. I was looking at it.
See what I'm saying?
My credit limit.
As Treasury Secretary Tech, you will have the power to make sure that these limits never get decreased. Okay. Yeah. Hey, listen. Once I become president, everyone getting checks in advance. If anybody even gets a sniffle, they getting a check. If your toe hurt, you're getting a check. If you fell and tripped and you don't know what happened, you get a check.
But we're trying to create our own stimulus by opening credit cards, getting.
Oh, hold on! Did we lose him? Oh, there he is.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. All right.
No, we're good. Janelle's in the chat. Hi, Janelle.
Oh, Janelle Leone in the house. What's up? What's up?
Ear infections, but still able to hear the stream.
Hopefully. Okay. Both ears still infected?
Both ears still infected.
Dang. Well, all right. Well, just chill then, Janelle. Pink Lady, what's going on?
It is getting a little bit tougher with credit card approvals. I just applied for a card.
Wayne, NASA what's up, baby? Appreciate you.
NASA Federal Credit Union, and they told me to pound sand. Do you like that one, Cake? It was a nice letter they sent me.
Yeah, NASA Federal Credit Union. They first Justin thought he was going to be an astronaut. They allowed him into this NASA Credit Union. He's like a member.
I did get approved for the credit union.
Yeah, he did get approved for the credit union. He's like a little junior astronaut or something now. So, but after that, it was all downhill.
Yeah, it's all like, okay, we want a letter of explanation detailing reason for reconsideration, verification of income, proof of current residence, copy of driver's license, bank statement, and any additional documentation, all within 14 days from the letter.
So Tech, what would you think if you got that letter after applying?
I have not applied for any credit cards. It's been at least a year and a half now. The last time I applied for a credit card,
dang,
it was May. It was May of last year. No. It was June.
You can pile up anytime now after the pandemic. You can just go crazy. Appellation.
I got that.
You can go to the Alps of apps.
Yeah. So
get yourself an altitude reserve. Get yourself an altitude reserve.
U.S. Bank. I don't know about that.
Man.
Yeah. The only thing I'm looking at now, there's a few. The bank and Justin, you talked about this before, but the bank accounts, open up your checking account. I just got one from Citi, so I'm going to open that account up and get the 500 or 50,000 points for that one for my American Airlines card. Yeah,
sweet.
So I'll be doing that, and Chase. I'll probably do Chases. I've still never done Chases. They're nice. I think it's $300 or 30,000 points or something like that.
Yeah, they're going to say in the bank, like, oh, do you own a business? What do you do? They're like, oh, look, I have all these YouTube followers. What are you going to say?
Oh, it's all fraud.
Yeah.
That's another thing, too.
Please,
like I was saying,
yeah.
That's another thing. Like I was saying, when it comes to YouTube, yeah, you have to contact them. Like I hit the 100,000, right? When I hit the 100,000, I'm thinking, all right, they're going to send me this email any day now. Let me know that I'm getting my silver play button.
Anytime now.
Anytime. It's coming. See, there it is. There it is. There it is back there. Whoa. Oh, you can't see it because it's all blurred out. But, yeah, so I'm thinking anytime they're going to send me
I see it. I see the shine. I see
telling
the shine.
me, congratulations, you reached 100,000. And I got up to 100 and I was at 130-something thousand. I still hadn't received anything, and this was probably about a month later.
Mm-hmm.
And so I said, "Well, what's going on here?" So I got online, on YouTube, and started watching some videos. And people were saying, "Oh, yeah, you know what? You need to contact them." So that's what I did. I contacted them, got on a little live chat, and told them, "Hey, I reached 100,000. I just want to know what I need to do." And so they checked it out real quick online. And then they told me they were going to send it to the awards department or something.
Wow.
So I still had to wait another week.
Yeah. Sweet.
I still had to wait a week after that for them to come back to me and tell me, okay, everything is good. Because that's what they're checking for. They're checking to see.
You don't like the delay? You don't like that there was a delay? Oh, you can always go to a different streaming service.
Sorry.
No.
We can always shut your channel off, sir, if there's a delay. Does that mean you want us to shut you down, sir?
You have a problem with that?
Yeah, if you have a problem, we can shut you down, sir. If your award wasn't there on time, sir, we were more than happy to.
You can always go to BitChute. Everyone's over there, right?
Yeah. What about that Vimeo, sir? Would you like to go to Vimeo if your award was late, sir?
Yeah, Vimeo.
There's always Facebook, sir. You could start your own internet channel, sir. What about your own website, sir?
But you do have to contact them. So just be aware of that. Any of those different things, and then they say they'll roll stuff out. So they're not guaranteeing like memberships. They're not guaranteeing if you hit 30,000. They're still. I think it's still kind of like in the beta anyway. I don't think it's like
sir, we're in beta, sir.
I don't think they're rolling. It out to everyone.
Yeah, sir.
So it will depend.
We're not rolling it out to everyone, sir. And not everyone can apply, sir.
Select channels.
Yeah, select channels, sir. I know you're calling us, but we can always turn your channel off now, sir. There's always that possibility, sir.
It's all fraud.
It's all fraud.
Yeah. It's all good, though.
Hey, Tech. So there was a question a little bit back. Now, this journey through YouTube, it's a unique journey because at this point in time, man, it's very unique, and it's something that I know that you've learned a lot from, and a lot of people could learn from it. Have you thought about sharing this journey more on your channel, or maybe doing even some YouTube consulting on how you kind of maneuvered in over the last 9 years? You've released your first video in 2011, took a little hiatus, came back to it, saw it's like you went to sleep and woke up and saw 365,000 views on a video, and then it was like, well, let me come on down then. You know what I mean? Let me come on down.
It's like people actually watch it,
right? Oh, holy
and
cow!
It was horrible. It was a horrible video too. That's what really got me.
That's funny.
It was. I mean, it's still up, so you guys can check it out. Go all the way back to the very beginning.
Oh,
and
really?
It's just my hands.
I gotta check it out.
It's just my hands talking about this wireless remote. And so when I got all those views, then I realized how big YouTube really is. Mm-hmm. And so from that point, I'm like, okay, well, I can do this. And it still took me a while to kind of get comfortable being in front of the camera. I mean, that obviously you guys know that stuff. It takes a while.
Yeah, it does take a while.
There it is. 9 years ago.
Justin still hasn't become comfortable.
Yeah.
He hasn't shown his face yet.
Travel Explore Click wireless remote. It's called wireless remote for Canon 9 years ago. Yeah.
Have an old logo.
I already pulled it up.
Dang. Hold on. Let me start typing. What'd you put? Travel Explore Click hand model or something? What'd you do?
Wireless remote for Canon is the name of the video. Travel Explore
wireless remote hand model. All right.
I linked it in the
what
chat.
Comes up. Oh yeah, 9 years. Here we go, right here. Hold on, let me pull this up.
Oh, it'll be on the screen.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on the screen right now. There it is, right there.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is. That's my first camera right there.
Dang, sweet dude.
That brought me into the game, the photography game. But that's it, man. That's all I was doing. I'm
how many
sitting
views
up against a wall. I have like
598,000 views.
Yeah, I'm sitting up against a wall.
I'm liking it. I just liked it live. And by the way, if you guys already have not subscribed, look at that 150K, baby. Make sure you guys subscribe to Travel Explore Click, my main man, baby.
Now this is good to look at. So you saw I put that out 9 years ago. Yes. The likes on that video is what 1,300.
Yep, 1,300. Yep.
This is 384 dislikes.
Yep.
But if you look at one of my later videos, I'm getting like 1,000 likes in an hour, maybe 2 hours.
Well, let's look at it.
So it's just when you ask for subscribers, when you ask for likes, that people will do it, but you have to remind them. If you don't remind them, they're not going to do it.
I'm liking this video. This was before.
Could we get the audio on that? Man. Can we get the audio on that?
Road to 10,000 right there.
Yeah, this was the road to 10,000 right here. Look at the subscribe count. I remember this. And but you guys listen. Do you see how beautiful this background is? Do you see the way the light just gently is soaking his face?
There's the sign.
This from an artistic point of view here. You know what I mean? This poetry, dude.
Road to 10,000.
Yeah, so there it is, August 24th. Yeah, so around this time, that's when I started that journey.
So what I'm saying is, it's not luck, ladies and
there's
gentlemen.
my subscriber. If you guys look, those are my subscribers. Go back real quick if you can.
All right, hold on, let me go back.
I was at what? 6,600 right there.
Where? Yeah. Oh wow, 6,600 subscribers and growing.
Yeah, there it is.
So
and this was in August. This was August 24th, 2019.
Oh, look who's in the chat. David Amex King Moss.
Oh, he's still alive.
Nate and Jess. No, not our chat. That's the past chat.
Dang, David, I missed you, baby.
There he is.
So hold on. Let me go to the latest videos now. Here we go, right here. Look at this. Look at it. Look at that. The tech show. Where's my royalties at? Do I got to sue for that or what?
Hey, I don't know what you're talking about, man.
All right, that's all good. Look at this, 7.7 thousand likes. You know what I mean?
So
70,000 views.
Hey, but you know what the good thing is? You see down on the right corner there?
This is August 11th.
You see the suggestion down there?
Where?
On the right. On the right. There you go.
Oh yeah, right here. Yup.
Cakeology.
Dang, I'm live right now.
You live, man. You live.
I'm live right. I got 13 real G's watching, 13 wolves howling right now, baby.
You know what? I didn't send this out to the Discord either. I should have done that, man. That's my fault. I started having a video. I didn't even let them know that we were on here. Hey, I'll do it for the after, the after show.
Listen, Tech. One thing me and Justin don't do. We don't need the clout chase. I'm already famous, and Justin blending in with the wall. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Justin trying to disappear into the wall, and I'm trying to have a shadow on my face. So we're not cloud chasing, baby. You know what I mean? It's all peace and love.
Yeah, but it's all good, man. Yeah, it's been a good journey, and I'm enjoying it.
Oh, Charity's in the stream now.
Yeah.
What happened there? I don't know what happened there. It's saying Charity. So you've also put up another video on your Everything David channel talking about how you're very close to, or that you've already reached financial independence.
Dang.
Yeah. I actually did.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, for those of you guys that don't know, I do have another channel that I started a few months back, but I'm really focusing a lot on it right now. It's called Everything David. So if you just type in Everything David,
like and subscribe.
See, how come I don't know about this stuff?
We're in the wrong scene, Kate. We're in the wrong scene. I see Alan and Charity.
We're in the wrong scene?
Wrong scene.
Oh, okay, my bad. Hold on.
Oh, I'm now Charity.
Yeah, you Charity, now.
There's TSB in the chat. Hi, TSB. How's it going?
TSB back in the heezy.
The secret member of Two Live Crew.
Yeah, there you go.
Or maybe In Vogue.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah.
All right, so listen, I have the scene on here.
There it is.
This is everything. This everything, David, right here.
There it is. Personal financial.
Yeah, so
man, he started his video. He started his channel 3 days ago and got more subscribers than me, man.
No. That's not 3 days ago.
No, that was Creator Visuals.
Yeah,
channel,
I started it a while ago. It was several months ago that I started it, but I didn't put much on it, and now I'm really gonna start focusing more on it. But yeah, I got to that point where YouTube started, it started paying off. Let's just say that. So I was able to pay off all my bills.
Dang, I love it. I love it, David. So listen, Everything David, you guys see it right here. I'm doing it live. Subscribe, hit the bell notification, and that's all right there. Okay. Then on all of these videos, make sure you hit the like button here and you comment. I always put ignorant stuff.
And that's another thing too. If people I know there are a few people asking just about how to get more subscribers and more views and stuff like that. The likes really help. They really help. Likes and the comments. The only problem with the comments is you can't respond to all of them. Usually, if you start getting a bunch of them, you can't respond to them all. So, but. I try to,
those are big YouTuber problems. You know what I mean? Us little YouTuber, I get a comment, I hurry up and respond because I'm trying to. You know what I mean? I'm like, hey, they might subscribe. Let me hurry up and respond.
Or that was like me the other day. It's like I have all these grocery points and I don't know what to do with them. What am I going to do now?
Justin brought a. He bought a side table, a glass side table for free from a grocery store with his points.
Wow.
Yeah, and everyone was commenting on the raggedy table, right? They were like, that thing is sweet.
And it's the box from Crown Office Supplies.
And he's got the box on top. Man, Justin doing it big, man. Tech, you know you're a credit nerd when you go into a grocery store and come out with a free nightstand, dude. You know you're a credit nerd when you do that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That is hilarious.
I'm looking for things to buy in the grocery store that aren't traditional.
Yeah, I want to get back to the likes, but yeah, when it comes to like growth, view wise. If you get people to hit that like button, your videos will do a lot better. So that's one of the things I try to say it at least 3 times each video that I put out. At the beginning, in the middle, at the end. At the end, it's really not going to do much because a lot of times people they're already gone.
Right.
But the middle is a good opportunity to ask for it. The beginning, it works, but sometimes people are like, I haven't even watched the video yet. Why am I going to like it? But usually, like in the middle, that's a good time to say, hey, but or if you tell them why, tell them why to hit the like button, hit the like button to help with that YouTube algorithm. Then they get it. Okay, all right, yeah, I'll hit the like button, so they'll share it to more people. But if you just say hit the like button, I don't know. I haven't had that much success just saying hit the like button. Usually, if I'm telling them I'm trying to hit the, I'm trying to get into the YouTube algorithm or help with that YouTube algorithm, then that usually translates to views.
Okay.
So
yeah, so that's good information.
All you need are the views. If you can get the views, everything else is gonna fall in place. Subscribers will come.
Okay.
Yeah, everything else will fall in place.
Because Charity was asking, she was saying she's getting 12,000 views on her YouTube channel, Charity Brown, but she's only getting like 9 subscribers out of the views. So I mean, what do you say to somebody or a YouTuber that's kind of experiencing those type of stats right now?
Yeah, I mean, the first thing I'm saying, of course, ask for it at least, like with the likes and the subscribes. I ask for it 3 times in the video, beginning, middle, and end. And then looking at the analytics, it'll kind of tell you what's going on. Now, I don't know how many subscribers she already has, but if she's getting 12,000 views, yeah, she should be getting more than 8 or 9 subscribers.
I mean, she's very charismatic. That's why she just started her channel, so she's getting a lot of views because she's good on video. But she hasn't. But it's her channel's new, so they're like they're thinking, well, maybe there's not enough content there, maybe for them to subscribe yet, maybe, or what. That
could be true. Okay. Once you've established yourself and people look, because we all do this. I think when it comes to a channel, I usually don't just subscribe to the channel without looking at the channel first. Like if I'm watching a video, I usually say, okay, well, when was the last video they put out? And so I'll go to their channel and see if they haven't put anything out in a while, a couple months. Then it's like, why am I subscribing? Because I might not see another video from for a couple months. So one of the things you could consider doing, daily videos, that helps out a lot too. Because just the fact that I tell people that subscribe to the channel, I do daily videos, I'm going to come back with, updated information, give them a reason. Because people aren't usually, even if your video is good, they're not just going to subscribe unless there's a reason to. Because if you tell them, yes, I'll be back tomorrow and I'll be giving you more updates. Like the stimulus check stuff is it's perfect for this because every day, especially with this administration, every day there's something different.
Oh yeah,
there's curveballs every day.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. It's so much content.
That's why people are tuning in. And if you tell them, hey, I do daily videos, subscribe to the channel. I also do live streams. Another thing I'm doing too now, where I'm starting to increase my subscriber count, because I've kind of, I was up high and then I kind of, took a dip and now I'm kind of rising a little bit. Another thing is when I do the, when I do the live streams and I'm asking for subscribers in videos or live streams, I'm letting them know, hey, I don't do live streams on a schedule. So you want to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification. That way you'll know when I do another live stream. And so people want to see my live stream. Like say, oh, you know what? Let me subscribe to the channel. For that reason.
Yeah, I mean, and that's about managing expectations is what that really is. That as long as you tell them what it is, people can accept that. You know what I mean? So hey, I'll be live, but you hit the bell notification. You know what I mean?
It works.
Yeah. So if she's getting those views, she could definitely translate them, but they have to have a reason. And like, how it is, even if I don't subscribe to a channel, if I click on a video, usually YouTube is going to promote more content from this person to me to see if I respond and click on some more videos. So even without, like, she might have a lot of people that are watching her videos because YouTube is promoting them, but they're not subscribing because they don't really see a need to subscribe because they're getting her videos anyway. So if you give me a need, if you tell me, hey, if I'm going to be doing this, I'm going to be doing a live stream on this day, or I'm going to be putting out videos every day, or putting out videos on certain days, then it makes sense. They'll say, okay, yeah, you know what, I do like the content. I want to catch those videos as soon as they come out. then they'll be more apt to subscribe.
Absolutely.
Oh, we got a super chat here from How to Build an 800 Credit Score. Lyndon.
Dang, I appreciate you. The chat, and you know what's crazy? The chat just started working all of a sudden. So I'm gonna put Janelle up there first. Hey Janelle. Oh, wait a minute. The three of you guys are not 6 feet apart. Yes, we are. We're about 600,000 miles apart.
Pennsylvania here.
Absolutely. TSB, what's going on? We appreciate you in the house, looking fabulous as ever. Look at that. The 6th member of Vogue.
How would you say? So some people wonder about the time investment with YouTube. How do you usually answer those questions? Man. Like, what does it take to put into a video from the production, research, promotion?
Yeah, it's a lot of time, especially doing these daily videos. It will wear you out. It's worth it. I actually enjoy doing it, but I have a system now. I even went out and bought a new computer and everything because I've changed the whole way that I record. I used to record and I use a Sony A7R III. I use a more high-end camera. You don't need high-end camera, but I used to record through the camera. So you hit record and do that. Now I'm using vMix. Since I got vMix, I got I have a fast computer now. Right. And so I can do everything that I need through the app. Or the
absolutely.
App. Well, I guess it's an app, whatever. But I can do it through the software. I don't have to mess around with turning the cameras on, turning them off. I can record everything straight to the computer and do the edits there. It's so much faster. So, but yeah, I would say on a normal day, on an average day, I'd probably do at least an hour to 2 hours of research. I'm always into the news anyway. Like I'm just like my father. My father, when we grew up, he would come home from work, he'd lay down, watch news until like 10 o'clock, and then go to sleep. Right. And he did that every day. Okay. And so I kind of do the same thing now. I go to work, I come home, I watch the news. That's all I watch. I don't really watch TV shows. I'll get on Netflix when I'm interested in, like if I want to, what's the word? If I want to binge on something and watch,
right, just lay back.
I'll go on Netflix. But other than that, I'm watching the news. So I'm always kind of doing research anyway, watching the news, because usually right now stimulus check stuff is coming up. Yes. And so that, and then I'll go in, I'll read articles and stuff. So that takes about 2 hours to do that. Now, when I sit down and shoot a video, I would say it takes me anywhere from, I'd say probably 30 to 40 minutes to shoot a video. And then to edit it, I've streamlined everything now. Because you're doing daily videos, you have to streamline everything. And so I can get a video edited in probably about 20 to 30 minutes. So you're talking, let's just say, an hour and a half to shoot and edit the video. And that's fast. Now, that's not with a lot of the different little bells and whistles.
Hour and a half is very fast.
Add all the different, if you want to add all the different graphics and stuff. But what I found is with vMix,
take you an hour and a half just to get set up.
Yeah, but that's actually a good point that you brought up. So there's no more setup. There's no more setup for me. This is my setup. Okay. Everything is here. Everything I need. You need a space. Right. That's to be successful. You need a space. You can't think that you're going to tear down your camera every time and tear down the lights and all that. You need to have a space where you shoot your videos, and that's all you do in that space. Yeah. Absolutely. And so this is it. Like, this is. All I need to do is come in here, turn my computer on, and turn my camera on, and I'm ready to go. I mean, there's more stuff. I got, I had to get my little mic and that set up, the mix pre, and all this other stuff. But
hey, man, those headphones, man, that's. Yeah, I want to see a video on those headphones, man. You're looking like Secret Service over there too, man.
This thing, man. Hey, this was $11, man.
But $11. That's what I'm saying. I need that. I spent like $150 on these regular things, and they keep falling out my ear, man.
You know where I got this from, right?
Justin got that from free at the grocery store or something.
No, GameStop. GameStop points.
GameStop. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Justin is the man for getting free stuff, man.
And we have some super chats. Thanks for the additional super chats.
Yeah, but hold on. Let's address the situation first right now. First of all, I want to say what's going down to my main man, Lyndon, from How to Get an 800 Credit Score. When I was coming up early, before I became famous on YouTube, Lyndon had me on too early, just like Tech did. So nothing but love, peace and love over there. Make sure you guys subscribe and reach out and subscribe to Lyndon's channel too. TSB, what's going down? She says a lot of good information. Thank you. Appreciate it. Lyndon says daily videos have a lot of work. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Miss Ivy, what's going on? We appreciate you. Pink Lady in the heezy. Charity's asking, do you live on your YouTube mostly or pre-recorded? Oh, do you go live? Or am I talking about live? Do you go live on your YouTube mostly or pre-recorded videos?
I do pre-recorded videos, and then I just started doing that. Now, this is another thing that I was very, very nervous about doing. It gets to the point when you see success, you don't want to mess with it. And I've made that mistake just in this whole little journey within the last 4 or 5 months. I've seen like drastic changes just by changing little things. I changed the title. Right now, everybody likes to see stimulus check, stimulus package. They like to see that update.
Yeah.
I changed that a little. Excuse me. I changed that a little bit, and guess what? It drops off.
Okay.
And you kind of fall
because the first thing you did, David, was because in some videos you had a photo of yourself in some of the thumbnails, and then you went away from that.
Then I went away from it. Yeah,
and I noticed that, specifically, as I was following, your channel and your growth, is that what I noticed was when you went to the thumbnails without the photo and just the big text, they had a ton more views.
Yeah, and that I might be going back to that, and I think what's going on with that, people know me. So if I show my face, people know me. So they're clicking on me because they know me. They're probably already subscribed to my channel. Now, if I do a thumbnail without my picture on there, then I'm getting new people that are coming in.
Yes.
So either, that's just kind of the way I'm seeing it. But when you make those changes, you're going to see differences. And then it also depends. Like when it comes to stimulus checks, it depends on when you're putting your videos out, like what's going on. If we're getting close to a stimulus check, then of course your videos are going to start getting more views as long as you're doing the right SEO stuff. But yeah, so you see those, you see the changes, and I've been able to see the changes. You kind of go up, down. I've been trying different things. Right now, I'm still putting my picture in most of my videos, or most of my videos, pre-recorded videos, live streams. I'm kind of going back and forth, but just getting back to the live stream. So I do daily videos. So every day I'm doing a pre-recorded video.
Okay.
And then the live streams, I'm trying to do those Sunday, Monday, generally Sunday, Monday, maybe even Saturday, depending. Or I'll do like a late night live stream during the week. So that's kind of been my routine, but I'm not really setting a schedule.
For growth, did you find that the live streams were more beneficial, or the videos were more beneficial?
The pre-recorded videos are definitely more beneficial. The pre-recorded videos get more views than anything else in my situation, and that's why before, when I was doing videos, when I was doing the credit card videos, I had to kind of back away from live streams because I thought I wasn't getting a return on it. I wasn't getting a very good return. And I understand. I mean, it's a live stream. It takes a long time. I mean, it's a long video. You're not going to have the same audience that's going to sit and watch a video that's an hour long or more.
Exactly. It's a different type of audience. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a different. It's usually your core. Yeah, it's your core.
It's your core. Yes.
People who like watching your videos, they're going to sit and they're going to watch your live streams. But when you do the pre-recorded videos, they do much better, and you'll get more growth from those because those videos can easily go viral.
Absolutely. So, I want to shout out Points Blank Travel. Yeah. Points Blank Travel, thank you so much for the $9.99. Appreciate it. Points Blank says very informative video. Kate, David, and Justin, much love and respect. Same to you, my main man, Points Blank. Also on YouTube, you know what I mean? Coming out with good videos. He's got great pets. He got a dog next door.
Still waiting on the dog.
Yeah, then he got a cricket. Then sometimes there's an airplane and then he get on. So all of these characters can be found there on Point Blank channel. Please subscribe. Thank you very much.
Janelle in there too with another super chat.
Dang, Janelle, thank you so much. $5 from Janelle. Love the family here. We appreciate you. Janelle is also number one, OG credit family. You know what I mean? So make sure you guys check out how to get an 800 credit score. Janelle makes, cameo appearances in there and some great information in there too. You know what I mean? Look at that fabulous.
So Charity has a question about the quality of your heading and the hashtags in your title. So the way that I've been taught as far as how to do your title is the most important thing. Well, your thumbnail is very, very important, but your title, then your description, and then your hashtags or your tags. That's kind of the order that you should go in. So the title. The thumbnail will grab the person. That's the way ideally it's supposed to grab the person. So that's why people, some people might choose to use clickbait and things like that just to catch someone's attention. And then they're going to read the title because usually I look at the thumbnail first and then I look at the title. And then from that point, then they'll click on the video and watch the video. So you want to make sure the title is something that's going to get you views. There's a lot of research that can be done. I'll tell you the stuff that I use. I use TubeBuddy, so I paid for their service. I can't remember how much it is.
Yeah,
I want to say it's like $19 a month or something like that.
Yeah, something.
And
like
then
that.
I have Morning Fame. I use Morning Fame.
Okay.
Morning Fame is more of it allows you to do everything on the back end. Like TubeBuddy is kind of you can do a lot of the back end stuff, but Morning Fame will allow you to create your title, description, and your tags before you even shoot the video. And you can have it all saved on like a clipboard. So once you shoot your video, then you can just copy paste everything in to your description. It just sets it up that way. And you can do research on there. So you can type in, okay, I want to talk about stimulus checks. Type in stimulus checks. They're going to show you, they'll show you two categories. They'll show you a category of larger YouTubers, and then they'll show you a category.
Do you do that for every video? And do you think that that's really made a difference in your growth as far as you going and having those type of tools available to you?
Yeah. So to get started, I used Morning Fame,
Okay.
but now that I've kind of established myself as far as in the YouTube algorithm, where they know that when I put a video out, it's going to be about stimulus checks, and so they're going to promote it out already. So I don't really need to change much when it comes to my title. And then what a lot of guys are doing right now is they're just putting stimulus check, and I do this too, stimulus check update Monday, or what's today? Tuesday, August 11th. That's all they put. That's their title.
Okay.
But that's enough because YouTube already knows that you're putting out stimulus check videos, so they're already going to promote it to those people, and you don't really have to put anything in the title that's going to catch them. Now, what I do, like I was talking about, the good news, I might put that in the title because that'll change it up a little bit, and people like that. They also like that in the thumbnail. So if I put good news in the thumbnail, they're going to like that. Even if you put bad news, it won't do as good as good news, but bad news will still get you views as well. It's
yeah, because
better.
that surprises me because I thought people, you always hear the theory that, hey, everyone wants to see a, like a train wreck, so to speak. Is that, bad news is more marketable and people are interested in more. But I find it interesting that you're saying that you're getting the opposite as far as your statistics.
Yeah, you have to think of it like this. If I told you bad news, like if you're waiting on something and and I told you bad news, bad news, the check's not coming or bad news. Look, let's put it this way: put two videos together, one side by side, or video side by side.
That makes sense.
They both do daily videos. One is saying good news. I want this stimulus check, and this video says good news, and then right beside it, there's another video that says bad news. I'm gonna watch the good news because I want to know when that check is coming. Now, even if it's not coming.
What about how it translates to okay, well, I got approved or I got denied. What are those? Because how does that work in your experience?
Yeah, I think I think it does have a place. I'm just talking about the stimulus check stuff. I've just found in that algorithm or in this setting, people they like to hear the good news. Gotcha. They want to know. I'm getting my check next week. Even though the check's not coming next week, people are putting out videos and they're using that click, that thumbnail, and it's saying stimulus check's coming out next week. They're getting a lot of views on those videos because they're putting it's coming out next week, even though it's not. Now, I don't do that. I think that's
right.
That's not the way that you should handle a situation when it comes down to it. You should always be honest. Even if you're not getting the views, you need to live up to what you're doing as far as your videos.
Absolutely.
Just for reputation.
Yeah. I mean, because I've noticed, in your live streams, I mean, your last live stream, you had like 1,500 people, like, I don't know, it was like 2,000 people, and then, but your professionalism and the way that you are now, people don't understand that's the way you were when it was just 30 of us in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was the same David.
But that all prepared me, so when I can come on live now, it's like, okay, I know kind of how to talk, and and I know the importance of giving people the true facts, giving people the real deal, because overall, like in the long run, you might get if you're misleading people, you might get those quick views.
Yes.
But over time, you're not going to get people to come back to your channel, especially when this is all over, because they're going to be like, well, that guy, he was just trying to get views. Whereas if you have someone who's giving you good information and giving you the real information, they might come back. Even if it's not stimulus check stuff, they come back for something else just because they trust what you're saying.
Absolutely.
So, yeah,
absolutely.
I think it's very important. But yeah, when it comes down to it, though, when it comes down to the good news, bad news, I agree with you when you talk about credit card stuff. The negative stuff is probably more successful because people want to figure out why. It's kind of like, let's say you need to, something goes wrong with your, like, I'll give you a perfect example. I couldn't get on, right? I couldn't get on the video stream. So I'm trying to figure out what's wrong, what's going on. So I get on YouTube. And I'm typing in vMix, not the video not showing all that stuff. I didn't get the information that I wanted, but I'm sure those videos do well because people are trying to troubleshoot stuff.
Yeah,
and that's
on the fly.
They're going to gravitate to that, right? Absolutely. They don't want, usually people, if things are running smoothly, there's no reason to look at YouTube and find out, a video. But if you're having problems, that's when people are looking in to try to figure out how to do things. And so, and with credit cards, it's the same way. Okay, how did I fill out this application? Did I do it wrong? And so I got denied. People want to know why? Maybe I might get denied. So I want to find out what they did so I won't do the same thing, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, it just depends on the subject.
Absolutely. Well, I'm glad, Charity, you got that money. You know what I mean? We're dropping them dimes. We're dropping that knowledge. My man Tech. What you saying, Justin?
I'll have to look into Buddy and Morning Theme. I have that on a separate window here.
Absolutely. So we got all
Morning
look into
Fame.
that.
Did you say you have Morning Fame, Justin?
No, it's
invite only, but there might be other ways.
Yeah, it is an invite only. Yeah, I can send the invite. I don't get any. They don't give you any kickback. It's kind of weird. Morning Fame is very. I don't know why it's like that. But I didn't even realize it. Though. I didn't even realize it.
So you got to have a referral to get Morning Fame?
Yeah. So I didn't realize it until I recommended it to someone else, and they told me, I can't get in. It's invite only. So I sent them, an invite. But it's not one of those like referrals where you get, like anything from it. But that's just the way I guess he wants, because it's just one guy that that does this whole Morning Fame thing, and he has a YouTube channel. I think I might have gotten it from his YouTube channel, but
TubeBuddy seems to have a free installation.
Yes, TubeBuddy's a good way to go too. Charity said she just added it. She added the extension for TubeBuddy. So TubeBuddy is going to give us though a little bit of a better knowledge about our SEO and where our competition lies. When we're putting in our titles, we're putting in our description, and so on and so forth. So yeah, absolutely.
Let's see, Morning Fame. I'm trying to pull up.
There's another one that I'm using also, which is called the Keywords. The Keywords plugin, that's free also.
Keywords
plugin. But it's not as good as TubeBuddy, but it's a free it's a free thing. I don't know why.
Can I post links in here? In your chat?
Yeah, chat. They should work. Yeah.
I'll try it.
So this is let me make you a No,
I'm already a moderator, I think. Yeah, I'm a moderator.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go.
I just posted right now.
Yep. Perfect.
So I'm not getting anything. This is not any kind of like, kickback or sponsorship or anything, but there's the invite if you guys want to join it. It's good. I recommend it especially if you are trying to figure out how to get in as far as how to compete with people that are in your same space, because it will give you all that information. It's going to show you who your competition is. It'll even go down to show you one other thing I like about Morning Fame is when you get on there, you post a video, and then the next day it gives you a report. So in 24 hours, it will give you a report of how your video did, how many likes it got. And then once you start putting more and more videos on there, then it's going to compare all the videos. So now you'll be able to see, okay, this is how this video responded. And then once it's gathering all this information, so let's say a couple weeks, a month down the road, then it's going to start telling you, do more videos like these. Don't do videos like these. Okay. Just based on the performance.
Oh, sweet.
And so you can see.
That's big.
You can see where to go. And then even as of late, and I just started getting into this, but one of the real good ways for your channel to blow up is to get suggested by other people who are successful. So just like when you pulled up the video, one of my videos, and it showed your video on that right hand
it was
side.
I was right there live. Yeah.
So that's a way
I'm getting clout, dude.
That's a way to clout, dude. If I put a video out,
blank cricket out.
If I put a video out and it gets like that video at the time is 70,000 views. Well, if you're suggested with that video, then people are more apt to click on your video next.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's another way. Now, Morning Fame will show you. It will actually show you what videos. Well, how can I say this? So it will show you what videos your video is being suggested from. So it will say, okay, Travel Explore Click video is suggesting your video, and then it'll show you how many views you've gotten from that suggestion. So then you can kind of tailor your SEO to that channel and kind of piggyback on that channell, ride the coattails.
Yeah. So that's what I was hoping to accomplish by this stream. So mission accomplished. Thanks, Ted. Hey, by the way, Miss Ivy, man, I didn't even see it. $49.99. You big balling out there. You know what I mean? We appreciate. I didn't see the sticker because she gave a sticker Voltron. And then that's turning into a little pig or something. That thing is sweet. I appreciate you, Miss Ivy, with big ball and Miss Ivy.
Yeah. Did Charity ask for that? It's in the link, or it's in the chat.
Link is right above. Yeah, it should be right above what she wrote.
Yeah, it's right there, Charity. Yeah.
I don't know how much it is. I just got the year subscription. I can't remember how much it is, but.
Well, that's sweet. That's much love right there. Appreciated.
Yeah, I think it's a good platform. Now, I was just asked this question by Andre from Love Crossing Borders, and he said, so TubeBuddy or Morning Fame, which one would you get? I would say I use them both, but I can't live without TubeBuddy. Like I have the
subscription. Really? Okay.
TubeBuddy. I can't live without TubeBuddy because it just gives me so much stuff on, in the browser.
Okay.
Which I like. So you click on a video and it's showing you all the tags from that video. It's showing you kind of a synopsis of the the analytics, the SEO, how well it was put together as far as your SEO, the views and all that stuff. I'm talking about other people's videos. I'm not talking about mine.
Right.
If I click on another video, because let's face it, if you're putting out videos and it's similar to someone else's video, you want to know what's in their back end, right?
Yes.
You want to know how they're setting everything up, because if they're successful, then maybe you should take some of what they're using.
Absolutely.
For your videos. So
absolutely, that's powerful information.
Yeah,
that is powerful information. And that
TubeBuddy, I couldn't live without TubeBuddy, but Morning Fame is definitely good if you are trying to figure out videos to talk about. It's great for that. If you're trying to figure out the back end stuff, like competing against each other and trying to see how they're successful, you can get a lot of information off that, but it's not on the front end. You have to go into Morning Fame to get it. Like the thing I like about TubeBuddy, if I'm on YouTube, I can see all that information on YouTube. I don't have to click out of it.
All right.
Not all that information.
Do you got an affiliate link for TubeBuddy at all, David?
No, I don't.
Okay, you need to. You know what I mean?
Do both. It's always a great option.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because I like to show my people, love. You know what I mean? So that's how our community is. That. But listen, that information right there, that's priceless, and that's coming from somebody you saw. We went through this earlier in the stream. We saw a video in May of 2019 where we were on the road to 10,000. Okay,
August 24th.
Yeah, August 24th, 2019, 6,600. And today we at 150 racks, baby. Oh, let me play my jam for that. You know what I mean? Let me play my jam for that. Let's roll it. Yo, Pink Lady. Appreciate you. Yeah,
are you doing that through the Go XLR? What are you using?
Yeah, I'm doing it through the Go XLR.
Yeah, that's not available.
I know. I bought up the market on those. I got two.
Yeah, you probably did. You need to send me one. I've been waiting for it to come back. Yeah, I'm waiting. Let
me see. I ordered another one. Let me see if I get that one, and I'll send it to you. Huh?
I've been waiting for one.
Man,
I've been waiting on B&H.
I don't know. Listen, you got to talk to my people, man. My people.
It fell off the truck.
No, it didn't fall off the truck, man. I ain't left the house, man, to even go out to the truck. You know what I mean?
No. Because I got on B&H. I got on B&H and it's not available.
No, it's not on B&H. It's not on B&H. You got to go to Helicom direct. You got to go to them directly.
Okay.
And then I ended up ordering it, to be honest, from Helicom Canada, because they got more stuff in Canada. They got a little bit more supply. They're not YouTubing like they are. You know what I mean? At home. You know what I mean?
It's not available. It's not available out here, and I've been wanting to get one.
Yeah,
I'm all set up. Like I have everything else I need, and I just want that one.
That's how I'm doing. That's how I'm doing these sound effects. All that is.
Yeah.
All this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I need that, man. I'm going live now all the time, so I need that.
I know. Well, listen. If I get that second one, I'm gonna send it to you.
All right.
Okay.
Just let me know. I can't play. I can't pay that Canadian money though.
No, you know what it is. What it is. I'm not gonna give you a discount off of what I paid, man. Come on, man.
It's all credit.
That's just like one of your boys, man. You know what I mean? You try to say, hey, man, I'll get you one. They be like, okay, cool. Well, how much then? Yeah. Hey, man, I'm just asking what I paid for it, dog.
Nah, you good. Yeah, I've been waiting though. I've definitely been waiting.
Yeah, it's all good. All good. Charity, thank you very much. I want to thank everybody for joining the stream tonight. It's been so incredible to have David on. I appreciate him so much that, he's, since the beginning. I had 50 subscribers. He had me on. Lyndon had me on. My first 2 live streams, I'm on there taking over the show, talking too much, don't know what I'm doing. All over the place, but he was still was cool with me. Still was cool. And now look, he blew up to 150,000 subscribers. And that's not luck. I don't believe in luck. I've never bought I buy the lottery when it becomes like, the lotto is now worth $1 billion. I'll be like, okay, let me get one ticket, dude. Let me get one ticket. If I'm gonna hit, I'm gonna hit off that $1. If it was meant to hit, I'm gonna hit off that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I would be encouraging lottery buying. All the lottery buying slows me down at the customer service desk at grocery stores. So,
Yeah, exactly. But what I mean to say by that,
I want my gift cards, Cake. I just want my gift cards. That's all.
Yeah, exactly.
I just want to use my credit cards for my gift cards.
Hey, credit card nerds' lives matter, man. I mean, we're tired of being we're tired of being discriminated against when we go to try to buy gift cards, man.
Oh, you can't buy it with a gift card. You can't buy it with the credit card. Oh, it's cash or debit only. Oh, you can only use one card for the transaction. Sorry, we don't sell that. You can't
credit
do that.
Card nerds' lives matter.
Just trying to make a buck. That's all. Just trying for the miles and points. That's it.
Well, Justin, let me finish my thought, man. You always take me to the grocery store, man. I forgot what I was saying. You always end up at the grocery store. Start up at the grocery store, end up at the grocery store. Holy mackerel. Cool. So, long story short, man, Tech, I appreciate you. Wish you much success, continued success. And tonight was so valuable as far as just learning from your journey and just hearing, how you made it happen, man. I just appreciate you having coming on tonight, man.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
I had fun. Yeah, definitely. I had fun, man. You guys are, it's funny just to see, back, we've all been together back then, and we're still together now and helping each other out. I think that's another thing. You need to have that group.
Yes.
Group of people who are doing the same thing where you guys can bounce different ideas off each other. You guys can vent about the things that are going on because people don't understand YouTube. Like if I'm trying to talk to people that aren't doing what we're doing, they don't really understand some of the challenges and stuff. Just like we were talking about how long it takes to shoot a video and to edit a video and to do the research and all that. People aren't thinking about that. All they're thinking about is, you blew up, and just like you're saying, you just got lucky.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot of time, and if I'm doing a daily video and I'm spending 3 or 4 hours of my day every day doing a video, plus doing a regular normal job, that's a lot of time. It's and that's look at the background.
Look at the background, man.
And that's just now, like
Aurora Borealis lights.
Yeah, you had to get all this stuff first, right?
Yeah.
You had to do the trial and error. So all that's other time that you took
because you
not
switched the mic
videos,
like 4 times. I remember.
Mics. Yeah, I got my eye on other mics, man.
Exactly.
I'm like, I gotta have
another mic,
another room. And I know you have 2 mics yourself. You got both of them.
That electro voice is a heck of a mic, man.
Is it? Yeah. I was looking at it. I need to.
That electro voice ain't that thing ain't no joke. But
and that's another thing too. Just one thing real quick. You always need to not be afraid to move in a different direction, not be afraid to continue to try to improve. Like every video you shoot, you should be working on different things.
Yes.
Just because, it's I've always tried to pride myself on trying to be as professional as possible, and so that's what you should be striving to do. You are quite professional. Yeah, if you're thinking long term. Now, some people, some people have success not being professional, but that's just not me. I wanna have something that looks professional. I want to try to present things as professional as possible.
Absolutely. By the way, we missed this question real quick. If you want to answer this real quick, David, Points Blank is saying, do you think that you're at a point where on YouTube where the stimulus videos, where your thumbnails and titles don't matter as much because people are you sharing your videos like crazy?
I don't think I'm at that point. And the reason I say that is because I do see drastic changes when I do make changes. So I'll put it to you this way. I know right now, just with the current algorithm, if I put out a video and I've done this before, just kind of doing tests where I just don't do a thumbnail at all. It just does the auto thumbnail, and I have the same title. I can get maybe 25 to 30,000 views, which is great. That's great. But if I do put out a thumbnail and the thumbnail has some of the little key triggers that I know people like to see, then I can easily get 50,000 to 70,000 on a view in one day. We're talking just one day.
Yeah.
So there is a change. There is a difference. Like you have Clear Value Tax. He doesn't do any thumbnails at all. He just puts his video out. Whatever thumbnail comes up, that's what's out. He's already in that algorithm,
right?
And so any video he puts out, he's gonna get views. He doesn't change his title. He's had the same title the whole time. The only thing he changes is the date. And so some people, they're able to do that. But I think you have to be at the top of your game in that category in order to make that happen. But,
absolutely.
I'm
absolutely.
not there
that's priceless info. Charity said, "Thank you. Lots of value tonight. We appreciate you." Look who's in the house. Rainier. Well, it was Rainer. It was Rainer. Rainer actually had a 15-minute call with me, and I have to say on her behalf, it was fabulous. And she loved it. She'll let you know in the chat right now. Don't believe me. Hey, did you put it in?
Well, actually, one more thing too that I didn't mention that I just wanted to talk about just real quick. So the time when you put your videos out is very important too.
Okay.
And that could be a make or break for a video. Even if you do everything else right, you have title, you have thumbnail, you have all this stuff right. If you put it out at the wrong time, you're not gonna get the views. And a good example, and you can go into your analytics and you can see when your subscribers are watching YouTube or on YouTube. So it gives you an idea of when you can put your videos out or when you should put your videos out. But I find that if I put a video out, like a good example is if I put a video out right now at 8:30 Pacific time, if I put this video out, it'll do good for an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and then it's just going to go dead. And then it might pick up in the morning, but it's never going to pick up. It's not going to pick up as much as the initial promotion. So what I found with my audience, if I put a video out early in the morning, then it does well because it's going to do well that whole day. So if I put it out at 7 a.m., it's going to be doing well, and YouTube will continue to promote it because YouTube knows my audience is usually watching around anywhere between 12 noon to like 6 or 7 o'clock at night. So it'll promote it in the morning. I'll get that initial boost from the promotion. All the notifications go out and all that. And then it'll continue to promote it throughout the day. And then by the end of the day, by the end of the day, If I'm at that 70,000, then I've reached a point where now, like, at some point, and I don't know exactly when this is, but YouTube will just put a video in overdrive. Like, you'll hit a certain amount of views, and then that next morning YouTube will just continue to promote it and just push it up. So it does matter, and I've put out a video. I'm thinking, oh, this is a great video, but I put it out at like 6 p.m. and I get like 3, maybe 4 hours of views, and then it tanks after that, and then the next morning it doesn't really pick back up.
Gotcha.
And so timing is very
early
important.
East Coast, 7 a.m. East Coast.
Well, no, 7 a.m. 7 a.m. West Coast.
Oh, 7 a.m. West Coast.
Yeah, and that's another good thing too. Like, if you can and you schedule, like I could schedule videos. I have scheduled them earlier. Like, I schedule 4 a.m. over in the US in the West Coast. But they generally don't do that good. I don't know. Maybe most of my audience is coming from the West Coast. I don't know. But when I do it at 7, it generally does a lot better than any time later or any time earlier.
You found in your experience that doing it 7 a.m. Pacific is more beneficial.
Yeah, and I mean, it could be a lot of different things, but you could think maybe
that's something to experiment with for sure, though. I mean, that's some great experience, though, and knowledge.
I would definitely do that. If you're putting out your videos, don't put them out at the same time.
Yeah.
Or you should experiment to find out what time works best.
Right.
And then go with that, and then continue putting out videos around that time, because people will expect it. And if they expect it at that time, they're always going to be thinking about it. Especially if you're doing daily videos, they're thinking about it all the time. Like, oh, you know what? I wonder if Travel Explorer Click put out a new video. And then they'll go and they'll check. Oh, okay, there's a video here. Because they don't always get those notifications. They don't always get them. So
yes, absolutely. I mean, listen, I don't have to say it. The chat saying, I mean, the stream is priceless right now for YouTubers. I mean, you got 2 YouTubers, that are new, starting out. You got somebody that's been in the game for 9 years and has just blew up recently, in a matter of months. And it's and we have access to it. So we have access to the information. We have access to, David, who was sharing the experience. So powerful. Charity says, yes, your professionalism is on point. Absolutely. David,
thank you very much, Charity. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, he looked like, he just easy to look at. You know what I mean? It's just comfortable. Look at him.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean? He could tell you anything. He could tell you anything.
I need to turn that AC on is what I need to do.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, professional for sure.
Yeah, that's another thing people don't know, man. You got to sit in a hot room. You can't have the AC on because it's too loud.
Yes.
And I wouldn't bought these fans, man. I got to turn you guys on to these fans. They're not working very well right now, but they're really quiet.
Are they?
Yeah. So
I tend to have the AC on before I record. I'll turn it off and then put it back on after.
Yeah. Yeah. But long live streams, you can't do anything.
Yeah, exactly.
I know some people.
I have my fan on and my AC on. I mean, can you guys hear?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, I can't hear it.
Yeah, I got everything on full blast. My fan is like on high.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm over here like with a cool island breeze. You know what I
I
mean?
need to get that Go XLR, man, so I can adjust the settings.
Yeah, but you got the Mix Pre 3. I got the Mix Pre 3 at the other set. That thing is a beast, man. You can't bet. You can't do better than that.
It's not. It doesn't allow me to really.
Yeah, like I don't have that versatility.
Make the volume lighter, but I don't have the.
Yeah.
So at least I don't know how to use it that way yet.
Charity's saying, do you provide a short course in YouTube success? Any tips or tricks?
No, you know what? This is what I'm going to start doing on my other channel, Everything David. I'm going to start doing more talk about YouTube stuff and more of kind of how I got to where I am and that kind of stuff.
Awesome.
So, yeah, that's my plan. Actually, that was my plan all along for that channel to do that. Now that I've grown this channel to a certain extent, I want to grow that channel, but I want to keep the topics separate. You know,
Okay.
it's I don't want to mess that algorithm up that I have going on right now. So I would rather do it on another channel that's you know, that hasn't been developed yet or hasn't been tagged by YouTube as a certain channel. You know?
I agree. I mean, you listen. I mean, you've been through that whole phase of discovering where your channel goes, and now you've hit that sweet spot. You know what I mean? I mean, now, you know, now if you don't ride that sweet spot till, you know, it can't be rode anymore, I don't see any reason to change, to be honest. Yeah. You know, Charity says West Coast is the best coast.
Yes,
all right.
It is.
All right. Okay. I listen.
All right.
Okay. All right. All right. Yeah. Listen, I love the West Coast. I love the West Coast. You know, but you know, I'm East Coast, baby.
Yeah.
East Coast. Ulysses says I'll be watching more David video. Awesome. So there you go. We got people tuning in.
Cool. Thank you very much. Thank you for the support.
Absolutely. Listen, with David, we've kept you on long enough, baby. What'd you say, Justin?
Yeah. I'm gonna put that AC on, so if you could play us out here.
Okay, absolutely. So, yeah. I appreciate
why are you dragging this on, man? I'm all shiny, man.
Oh, my bad. You
guys, that was listen,
that's the good thing about being.
All right, thanks for coming on. All right,
that's funny. Hey, listen, the good thing about being the producer is that when I switch to a screen like this, for example, I'm over here getting drunk. I'm over here drinking. I'm over here partying. When this screen is on, I put my thing on mute and I'm over here partying, drinking, whatever. So when I come back to this screen, my lips are moisturized. I love it.
All right.
Hey,
thanks for coming on.
Yeah, we appreciate you. We out of here.
Yeah.
Peace and love. Don't forget to subscribe to everybody.
All right, thanks everyone. Yeah, Hurdy Gurdy Travel
guys.
All right.
Technology.com and Travel Explore Click YouTube channel.
Absolutely.
Yep, and everything, David.
Hold on, let me play my jam out. Yeah, here we go. Hold on, David. I'm gonna turn this off in this second here. I'm gonna end the stream.